Hey yogis, namaste. It's Bikram here. Today I will teach you all about front split. In Sanskrit, it is called Hanumanasana. Hanumana was a great devotee of Lord Rama who possessed extraordinary things in those days. Actually, he was a semi-divine, and it's also Hanumana is the name of monkey. It is also called king of monkey or god of monkey. In these postures, we will work about the hamstring, the flexibility of the hamstring, and the major hip flexor muscle is called psoas, iliopsoas, psoas major and minor. And these postures is quite complicated for beginners, but don't worry, I will bring you safe way with right technique how to achieve these postures through other basic postures. Even you never done split, you can achieve it if you really can follow the technique, proper techniques without hurting your body. These postures move into 4 directions. Each one leg going front side, another leg going back side, and to balance, to deepen the postures, your body is moving down to sit, and at the same time to open up your heart or the chest, to lift your chest by raising the arms up. In this way, it works as a 4 direction. I will explain to you all those directions. What you need to understand in these postures mainly is the back leg muscles is called hamstring flexibility, and the hip flexors is about the combination of hip flexion and hip extensions. One hip is extending and another hip is flexing, and about internal and external rotation as well, as back hip rotate slightly internally and front hip rotate externally. Front hip flex, back hip extend, so that many muscles surrounding the hips we have to work to achieve the postures in a safe way. Anyway, let me show you the postures, how it looks like, then you will have a better understanding. Then I will break down into other postures that leads safely into these postures. Let me show you how it looks like first, okay? The postures looks like one leg going front, one leg going back like this. It's about this right hip is extending, right leg going backward, both knee extending, and this front hip is flexing, back hip is extending, and front hip externally rotate, back hip internally rotate. Then the body we are making the same way, the you can see the squareness of the hips, the same way your body tend to go like that, so that it will twist your lumbar and create the compress. We don't want to that actions. We are looking to the squareness of the hips, and it's about all the balance. If you tend to too much external rotate from the thighs here like this, it may hurt your knees as well. Keep learning to balance this internal and external rotations, and to extend the spine. Once you reach up your arms up, it will extend your whole spine, and with the help of the shoulders. There are so many the spine muscles, spine extension muscles. involving here. And to finalize the pose, we will look to the ceiling. This is the postures looks like. Our today work is to achieve these postures in a safe way. To bring these postures, let me bring you some other basic postures that helps to prepare the necessary muscles, to awake the muscles by stretching. For it, I will go with one leg bending back side, left leg bending back. Make sure your left toes is straight pointing back. Don't sit underneath here, just outside. Left knee pointing forward, slightly separate your knee. Right knee facing up, right toes facing up. Don't lift your right heel, just rest your right heel on the ground. Both sitting bone on the ground. And then slowly begin to move your hands forward. Make sure do not make your body rounded, upper back not rounding. Moving forward and downward. That will help you to touch your belly to your, contacting your belly to your thighs. And keep walking your hands, then lower your head down. You can spend here about 5 to 15 breathing. It will really work your that hamstring, back of the right leg muscles, stretch well, which we need the most to achieve the Hanumanasana pose, the front split. Just stay there for a while until you really feel. Sometimes if you feel your leg is something like a shaking, don't overstretch, just keep breathing and keep pausing here. With create the pre-breathing. Don't create the jerkiness on your breathing. Just breathe. Then slowly come out from here. And now, from here, I want to go a little deeper for the hamstring. It will stretch your quad at the same time. Walk with your hands back. Drop your elbow one by one. Here we go like this. Keep lifting your pelvis up and down to get some kind of the freedom on your hips. And fully lie down. Here you are. It has tendency to lift your left knee up. Try not to lift your left knee. Keep settling down. That will help you to stretch your quad and little awakening the muscles of your iliopsoas, the hip flexors. And then slowly bend the right leg from your knee. Keep adjusting. Then bring your right knee into your chest. You can use your hands to hold your hamstring like that in the beginning. Once you really feel comfortable, then slowly reach up your right leg to the sky and begin to walk with your hands up. So that, see, my left knee is not lifting, left knee is pushing downward, and right leg up. I'm not bending the elbow here. Your both elbows straight, your right knee straight, and keep breathing. Do not hold the tension on your shoulder and neck. Free your shoulders. Purely stretch back of the right leg muscles, and again spend here about 5 to 10 breathing to activate or to stretch deeply those muscles, back up the posterior muscles of your right leg. And after this, then slowly lower your right leg down. Then slowly press your elbow down and come up. The same way, other side, we will work another leg. Now right leg bending back. It is called half hero, or let me say the half diamond. If you bend your both the legs sitting, that is called diamond or hero pose, Bhadrasana. Even it's called thunderbolt in a classical Hatha Yoga text. Then slowly, from here, moving your body forward, lifting your chest upward so that a kind of action is like a rolling upward and backward to create little arching to your lumbars. And keep going down. That will stretch your lower back, all the necessary muscles of those gluteus muscles. Stretch one and lower your head down. Stay here about 5 to 10 breathing. Keep stretching deeper and deeper and deeper on your back of the left leg muscles. All about the calf muscles, hamstring muscles, stretching. And once you feel stretching well, then slowly after 5 to 10 breathing, come out. And then go reverse way to lie down. Walk with your hands back. Dig your one elbow down, another elbow down. Keep adjusting yourself few times, lifting up and down. It gives you certain level of the freedom to open up all the front of the pelvis. Here we go. Once you settle, then slowly bending your that left leg. Remember again, don't lift your right knee. Keep pressing your right knee down to stretch the quad. Left knee into your chest, then slowly hold your back of the left knee so that feel yourself the left knee into the chest and slowly extend your that left knee. Keep working your hands higher and higher towards the foot. Once you're able to reach your hands to hold your left foot, keep holding there. It's an intense stretching to your entire back of the left leg muscles. Make sure to engage a little bit this left thigh. Yeah, just breathe here. About 5 breathing. Deep breathing. Keep breathing. One more breathing. Then slowly lower your left leg down. Dig your elbow down. You can reach your hands to hold your heels, or even you can hold your mat, the outer edge of the mat with the hands. Then dig your elbow, lift up. Then slowly come on your kneeling positions. We work the most important muscles is the hamstring. Now we are looking from here. You can apply the block. And then slowly from here come to the all fours. Make sure step your that right foot forward. Right knee over the ankles. We are not looking this way. Sometimes it may hurt your knee. Take care. Here like this. And left leg, left knee down. Then slowly keep dragging your hands back. See the gap in between my right foot and the left knee. Quite big gap. The more big gap, the more you sink down to deeply opening or stretching your psoas muscles, left hip flexor muscles. Sometimes it's known as major hip flexors. You can keep your left toe straight pointing back. Once you push your hip, you can sink a little bit, a kind of bouncing to go deep, awakening the muscles. And once you awake these muscles, now we are looking a little bit extension of the spine. Reach up your arms up over your head and keep stretching the armpit. That will help you to lift your chest so that all the necessary muscles to arch, the abdominal muscles all stretching to arch your spine, to lift your heart.
You can gently look up towards the fingers. You can stay there about 5 breathing. Keep pausing. If you feel really difficult to look here that fingers,
you can just look forward here to relax your neck muscles. Stay here, 5 more breathing, 5. Yeah, just hold here, 4, 3. This is mainly for the spine and the hip flexor. 2, 1. Then slowly lower your both the fingers down. You can catch your block as well. And then slowly send your hips back and up so that align your that left knee over underneath your left hip. One more is this posture. Generally it's called happy split. It is a combination of stretching and little bit awakening even stretching those glute muscles. And then slowly lower your head down, maybe this much. Breathe here. If you really feel comfortable, let go the block and you can fully rest your hands on the ground. Even if you feel unbalanced, you can tuck your that left toes. If you like a little bit challenging from here, you can, without support of your hands, you can use your arm positions to get a certain level of the freedom on your shoulders. And stay there for about 5 breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower your hands down. Re-bend your right knee. And we are going to switch the legs. From here, bring your right leg back easy way. Left leg front. And keep bringing a little bit big gap from your that left foot to your right knee. Remove your block. We did a block other side. See, this time I will show you with tucking your toes. Push your hip down. Keep sinking, keep bouncing. Deep stretch from your right knee until your navel here, these muscles. The muscles that is called major hip flexor crosses 9 joint. is a quite long and deep muscles. Keep pushing down. This is another key to achieve the posture. It's called front split. Once you feel comfortable here, reach your arms up. Yeah, and then stay there with pushing your head down.
Keep looking up towards the fingers if you feel comfortable. If you really feel not comfortable,
just look forward. Squareness of the hip, squareness of the shoulder, squareness of the chest. Deep stretching your abdominal muscles. Lifting your heart. Yeah. And remember, no wrinkles on your armpit. If you can elbow straight, if you really cannot, just you can do like that. Keep lifting your heart. Then slowly, let go your both the hands. Down, fingertips down. Send your hips up and back so that your left knee becomes straight. Moving half split. Keep working your fingers back. Think about pulling your that left hip, pushing your that left hip back. Here like this. Something like a kind of action of dragging. Lower your head down. Maybe this much. If you really feel comfortable, if you wish little challenging, you can reach up your arms. Yeah, it's quite intense for balance, at the same time stretching. Yeah, stay there for a while. Then slowly, bring your both finger down. Rebend your left knee. Now we are entering into the postures front split. Always be handy with the block to go safe way. Keep tucking your right toes as it is. And keep scrubbing your left foot forward like this. Keep scrubbing your left foot forward until your top of the left foot lifting like this. Lifting your top of the left foot. If you feel max, see, set your block underneath your that left hamstring. Still your this right thigh going in and down. Yeah, think of again the same things, pulling your left hip back. This right hip slightly going forward. That's called squareness of the hips. Shock your belly a little bit to bring inward and upward. Lift your chest using all the lat muscles. And stretch your arms up. This is how we go safe way for beginners. If you feel comfortable from here, now you can minimize the block so that rest your this left buttocks on your the minimized block there and reach up. Once you begin to feel comfortable, remove your block here and keep pressing your fingers down, sliding. Here we go. This is what we are looking about today work. See, my right toe is straight pointing back. I'm not opening up not lifting. That will compress the lumbars once you reach up your arms. Keep moving down. And think again, pulling your that left hip back. Let me tell you from here about the 4 direction. One direction is left leg going forward, that is forward fold movement with the left leg. One leg going backward, that will work your extension of the hips, backward direction, front direction, back direction. To deepen into your postures, you are sitting low. Let me say the gravity is keep pushing down. That is third actions. And the last direction is reaching your arms up to lift your heart and
looking up to the ceiling. This is how the body moving in 4 directions.
Upward movement, downward direction movement, front movement, back movement. The extension of your back hip, flexing of your left hip. Both knee extension is all about the joint positions. Right knee pointing down, left knee pointing up, right toes pointing up, left toes straight pointing back, right foot to the sky. Don't bring your right leg in to the left side. Don't open up from here the external rotations. Make internal rotations. Internal rotation, external rotations. Yeah, find the neutralize on your legs. Sometimes flexing the leg out, that is where we balance. And sometimes going out, that is where we balance. All about the external combination of 4 actions. Then reaching up. This is called Hanumanasana. You can switch, press your hands, or still you can apply the block here. Press your hands, tuck your toes, then slowly lift, sliding back. This time I will bring you from downward facing dog. See, here you are into the down dog. The same process. Stay forward, tucking your back toes, and this times I will bring you from the back leg. Another techniques. There are so many different ways to enter into the posture. See, drop your back knee down, right leg as it is. Keep draw your blood back, and then see, walking back. Tuck your left toes and move your left knee back. Tuck your left toes, move the left knee back. Move the left knee back. Your ball of the right foot automatically lifting. And once lift, sliding. Once you slide and sit low, once you're able to sit low, find that 3 direction first. Forward movement and backward movement direction. Then slowly pull it sitting down, 3rd direction. Yeah, then finally you can let go the block, you can be handy all the way here. I will let go for the time beings. And reach up your arms, 4 direction. Forward, backward, upward, downward. Especially this is the posture combination of forward bending and backward bending with hip opening. The more you're sitting down, the more you're opening your hips.
And look up to the ceiling.
Then slowly lower your hands down. Sometimes you can go like this. This is the postures, those you have like a related to your serious lower back issues. All these things, please don't practice. Especially hip replacement. Not everybody able to practice all those who have hip replacement and some, you know, some issue related to your lower back. It is said in Hatha Yoga, it is the ultimate test of leg and hip flexibility. Move out. That's enough. And this is how Hanumanasana can achieve in a safe way with applying the right techniques. Make sure always first observe the full video by watching or listening carefully my instruction, as I give you many techniques in between. And the position of the joint is very important. The position of the joint can correct by the muscles. That's called engagement. Anyway, hope you enjoy today's work. Don't forget to subscribe my buttons, to subscribe my YouTube channel, so that any video that I will post in future soon, it will notify you. And don't forget to share your feeling on the comment box. See you soon with this. Thank you. Namaste.